Hello, and welcome to a brand new LP. This LP is going to end up being a visual novel. I tried a visual novel earlier with Steins Gate, and I had a lot of fun recording it, like a lot of fucking fun. And I've heard the writing to this game is really, really good, so I'm excited to get to it. I've been interested in this one for a while, and I kind of just want to get into it, so let's fucking do it. Intense sunlight blazes down on the road as if to declare the arrival of summer. The burning asphalt, I don't know, it depends on how you just pronounce it, radiates heat, mixing with the scent of tide to form thick, muggy atmosphere. When the weather's clear enough in the summer like this, you get guys who lose their heads in the heat. Sexual assaults, robberies, all the way up to homicides. I don't have time to list the variety of crimes committed by morons with baked brains. As a result, at times like these, you see the police inevitably get very wary of suspicious types. It was about 10 minutes ago that I realized I'd been mistaken for one of those heat-addled sorts. Sweat pouring from his forehead, he examines my license. The policeman in front of me takes a glance at the large backpack I'm carrying and continues the background check. Yeah. I told you this 10 minutes ago. I'm moving. This luggage is everything I own. Like I said, I don't have one yet. The answer isn't going to change no matter how many times you ask. Where did you come from? Where are you going? What are you planning to do there? Depending on the context, these could all be philosophical questions. But as far as the police inquiries go, they are run-of-the-mill. From their perspective, anyone who is wandering without clear-cut business is by default a criminal of some sort. Let alone someone like me, carrying around conspicuous, bulky luggage. It's as good as guaranteed that they stop me. That is their job, I suppose. Since this little scene acts as a crime deterrent through its visibility, I'm not entirely wasted effort. But unfortunately, I don't have a whole day to play along. I drop a glance toward the digital watch I'm wearing to my left wrist. Sorry, but I'm keeping someone waiting. I really can't spare any more time to hang out with bored cops. A bored police force is proof that a city is at peace. Take it as a compliment. Inexplicably taking offense to my tone, the policeman clicks his tongue in irritation and tosses my license back. I refuse. I don't rely on blades. Policy of mine. Look, are you really trying to tell me to unpack all this on the spot? It'll take me an hour. At least 30 minutes to get all stuff out, 30 minutes to get stuff back in. I just told you I don't have the time. I can't accept voluntary questioning. I know you can't just back down from the situation. But if I say I'll head over there myself later, can we wrap this up for now? As I've explained, in the middle of a move, I vacated my old place and I don't have the address. I don't have any parents, no siblings or relatives either. They're all dead. This is going nowhere. Then at least let me call a person I'm supposed to be meeting. At this rate, they'll be waiting all day. I'm not going to tell you that. It's your mother. We had an appointment at a hotel tonight. I was keeping quiet out of the goodness of my heart, but you dragged it out of me. So don't blame me when your parents get divorced and your happy home is shattered. Oh. About 30 meters from where we were talking, someone screams. A desperate cry follows within seconds. A woman sits collapsed on the street, stretching out her hand, and her high heels lie on the ground, knocked off her feet at a sudden fall. Just about halfway between us, there's a man in a flashy Hawaiian shirt running in the direction. Although the thief flinches for a moment at the sight of a policeman's uniform, after a quick check for any convenient side streets, he barrels onward. Brandishing the stolen bag menacingly, his hand violently gestures out of my way. The cop is completely flustered. He is quite clearly unaccustomed to this sort of situation. While he's panicking, the distance between him and the thief decreases with a surprising swiftness. The man runs in a straight line to break through the freedom. Through to freedom. I happen to be standing directly in the middle of his path. As he prepares to strike me with the bag, I ascertain a movement into his shoulder and arm, the first sign of motion, and hit his wrist sharply as he begins to swing. The man's arm instantly stiffens and loses all momentum. His eyes pop wide in shock. I quickly grab the collar of his Hawaiian shirt he's wearing and firmly draw him towards me. Before the man can offer resistance to my pull, I smoothly reverse and use my body weight to shove him against me. When pushed just as they've begun to brace themselves against being pulled, anyone except a genuine expert is going to be thrown off balance. Nice shirt. Where'd you buy it? Shock spreads through the man's face as his knees buckle against his will. I try to gain a chokehold using my grip on his neck of his shirt, but the man promptly draws his head back and shifts his body to the side, preventing me from letting a hold of his neck. Although I expected as much from a glance at his build, it seems like he's somewhat experienced in judo. But in this case, you would have to be better off trying a decisive tackle. Rolling around the purse snatcher and in the opposite direction of a slide, I yank his right arm upward with both hands. In one movement, I've circled around his back. Next, pull back on your opponent's wrist, elbow, and pin him to the ground. This is just basic Aikido, by the way. Hey now, you got your priorities all wrong. Before worrying about me, you should kill the guy who sold you that shirt. This is good. I like this. This is a good main character. Perhaps unconsciously, the man's now empty left hand. Desperately, he slaps on the asphalt. While holding the thief pinned, I quickly shoot a glance behind me. Don't just stand there. The policeman jerks up straight in response to my angry shout, taking a pair of handcuffs from the pouch in his waist, and he runs over to restrain the criminal. The purse snatcher seems to resign himself to his fate, and does not offer any other pointless resistance. Except his red-handed arrest of the thief for theft docilely, and sits quietly on the ground with his head hung as a policeman radios for backup. Apparently they weren't too far off, because the siren approaching is in no time at all. The two policemen get out of the arriving cruiser and push the criminal to the back seat. As I'm quietly watching the scene with perfect passivity, the police officer from earlier runs over. I'll pass on the letter of thanks, but how about letting me move on? Figured as much. Shaking my head in exasperation, I silently rebuke myself. Should have left it alone. As the policeman pushes at my back, a glance at my wristwatch informs me that I've already been 5 minutes late for my meeting. It took me all of 9 minutes to instantly get fucking brought into an interrogation room. 30 minutes have passed since I was brought to the interrogation room, familiar as the place where criminals break into flop sweat. What the fuck is a flop sweat? Okay. I'm sitting in a cheap foldable pipe chair. Yeah, foldable. My arms folded in perfect silence.
いつまで経っても帰れないぞ。誰かと待ち合わせをしているんだろ。さっさと話して終わらせた方がいいんじゃないか。
Instead of responding, I close my eyes, a silent statement indicating I have no intention of opening my mouth. The detective clicks his tongue in exasperation at my attitude. I've got a pretty fair idea of what I'm going to do next. You're very loud. The sound of something being struck, an even louder attempt at intimidation. This point is where the timid guy would be jumping in his seat and with his eyes wide open, maybe staring at the floor and quivering. As for me, my eyes are still shut and my arms are still folded quietly. My mind is totally blank. I've been accustomed to adults shouting at me like this since I was a child. Following the threat stage, the next step would be for him to grip my hair and jolt me back and forth, but I'm dealing with an official authority group, so I should probably get off without direct violence this time. Not to say that they won't pull an old TV cliche and harass me by shining a desk lamp in my eyes or something of the sort. I roughly translate the detective sigh as, "God damn it, kids these days." I gently open my eyes to sneak another look at his disgusted face. The detective sitting in front of me has been challenging the... Oh god. Has been challenging the Guinness World Record for the most dramatic asymmetry of the left and right sides of a human mouth. Maybe he was just scowling. When I was another sort of laughter in response to the unexpectedly pleasant sight, the detective scratches his head violently and glares at me. It won't gain you anything, but you won't lose anything either, except your time. I turn my gaze to the clock on the wall of this sweat box. An hour has already passed since the scheduled time of my meeting. Ow. You are very loud. The detective strikes the desk with excellent comic timing. The best part is he knows that he knocks the ashtray off the table every time he does. His tone distinctly fed up. He stoops down to the plastic tray on the floor. Kasami Yuji, occupation student. Kasami Yuji, occupation student. Kazami Yuji, occupation student. First it'd say something, now it's shut up. Talk about hard to please. The capricious detective scowls at me yet again and scratches his head, flakes of dandruff drifting grandly through the air. Based on his thoroughly wrinkled suit and heavy stubble, I'd say he hasn't been home in days. Another sigh. The way I see it, this guy's getting paid to talk to me one-on-one and have me say nothing. It's really not that big of a deal, and all it's doing is getting you paid money, so I don't think you should be complaining. I mean, I'd take the money if I was possibly gonna be able to do it. But hey, I guess it's up to you. It's enough to make me want to heave one myself. Because we both take our work seriously, it seems like we're going to be stuck going around in circles. Just as roughly as we complete this exchange, the one-sided bitterness and mutual glaring, this is a well-timed knock at the door, and the sound of it is being unlocked. A slightly plump elderly detective enters the room. Given the respectful tone from the detective I've been chatting with, he's probably superior of the sort. After a quick glance in my direction, the elderly detective whispers something in the younger man's ear. Before long, the young detective comes towards me with a certain, decidedly nonplussed expression. Why? Why now, all of a sudden? With those parting words, the young detective leaves the room. The elderly detective watches him go, and then faces me with a greasy smile.
こちらに連絡が行っていなかったようで、先ほどようやっとあなたの身元保証人の方と連絡が取れた次第でして。
My guarantor? The detective stares at me like a dead fish.
の関係者なら最初からそう言っていただかないと。
If you'd known I was from Ichigai from the start, wouldn't you have thrown me in jail, stripped me naked, and sprayed me down with a hose?
まさかまさかご冗談を。うちは天下の桜だもんですよ。
Just to let you know, I'm nothing but a student. My work in Ichigai has only been a part-time cleaning job.
掃除ですか。なるほどね。うまいことおっしゃいますな。さすがはインテリさんの集まりだ。
In response to my words, the detective twists his mouth into a variety of vaguely resembling a smile.
そちらさんもそんなご事情ならば、もっと早く言っておいていただければよかったんですが、ご存知かと思いますが、上があれですから、いろいろとややこしくてね。
That real. Sarcasm drifting from every pore in his body, the detective treats me transparently with transparently insincere courtesy. I want to see something. I want to see the is there control shortcut view? I want to see spacebar. Because I just wanted to admire this. That's really fucking pretty. Like, disturbingly so, and I really like it. It's great. But, hey, I can't just, whatever. It's perfectly civil on the superficial level, but the atmosphere in here is increasingly unpleasant. The younger detective from before, harassed as he was infinitely preferable. Did you inquire about to Ichigai about me?
あなたのお名前をデータベースで検索させたんですがね。検索している最中に電話が鳴りまして、受話器を上げてみたら防衛省の特別の機関からのお電話でして、うちの犬がそちらで保護されていないかと聞きましてね。
That's a very scary thing to say.
いや、驚きましたよ実際。うちは保健所じゃありませんからね。
Since you found my owner and confirmed that my leash is properly attached, I should be able to leave now, right?
どうぞご自由に。ああ、そうそう。あなたが今度転入なさる学園の学園長からもこちらに連絡がありましたよ。
That's so.
なかなかいらっしゃらないからと近隣の署に片っ端から連絡を入れたそうですよ。おかげでうちの所長も会議の途中で電話に引っ張られたようでして、散々闇を言われたと言っておりました。
Where's my backpack?
お預かりした荷物は玄関に出してありますので、そちらで。なんでしたらうちの車でお送りしましょうか。
You guys didn't check it, right? Because I have a feeling that this guy, who's apparently a dog, is probably gonna end up being some sort of fucking assassin or something. Because no one uses the word dog unless it's referring to a dog of war or an assassin who's dog of the establishment or something like that. So I have a bad feeling about this, and hopefully you didn't check my bag and find a fucking like knife. Well, actually I didn't. I said I didn't use knives. Hopefully you didn't find like a fucking Glock in there. You're not getting funds from public taxes in order to chauffeur bums like me around, are you? I'll walk. After I'm urged out the door by an old man, the young detective appears to the rear, carrying the backpack that he'd taken from me earlier. Bit of a tough question. I guess you could say it's my life. That's really cute, actually. I like that. But here's the thing. He didn't even apologize. That wasn't really what I was going for. Dropping the backpack next to me, the detective lets out a slight sigh. Thank you for looking it out here. Pretty heavy, isn't it? True. I guess it's natural for a policeman. Sorry. Detective smiles wryly.
埋め立て地の学生なんだってな。
The Landfill Academy. I'm wearing the school uniform. As you can see that at a
制
glance.
服が着られているって感じだがな。
He claps my shoulder as we
気を
pass
つけて
by
な
each other.
いろんな意味で。
With those parting words, he heads back into the police station. Guess I don't need to make a convincing student. I guess I don't make a convincing student yet. I'm wearing deep blue slacks and a short sleeve dress shirt, as well as a dark red and yellow striped necktie. Excluding my somewhat longish hair, I should be the very image of a student. Guess it's difficult turning into something like that all of a sudden. That's probably precisely why this is difficult. I decided to give it a try. For a while, I didn't understand myself and asked myself why. But for now, I let out a faint gasp on the reason. I wanted to become something that I could understand, something that I wasn't. At the moment, I've done nothing but smooth down my edges a bit. Perhaps later on, I'll become a student in the inside as well. The sun is climbing upwards toward the sky and has finally reached its zenith. The temperature is rising and the sweat oozes on my skin. I'm pretty sure she'd pick me up, but... Sensing her presence, I lower my gaze from the sun. My eyes, well accustomed to the contrasting light, project a human form in a silhouette for only the briefest moments before the details fade in. You are cute as fuck. You have like a little hoj and you're good to go and you got a little like magical girl jewel. I respect it. I can't tell if you're wearing shorts or pants or skirt or what's happening because you're covering it. A woman raising with an awkward salute, grinning broadly, standing before my eyes. Spare me. I don't want to see a pose like that from outside a workplace. In the first place, what was that dopey salute? The girls in bikinis in the Maritime SDF Special Defense Force. I got it. I learned that from Gate. Recruitment posters have a more impressive form. I don't recall contributing to society in any way to deserve this appreciation. She opens the door to the car and stops next to her. Yeah, true enough. From Machinima Cape Police Station to National Highway 133 southbound, we proceed to the Provincial Highway and advance further toward the Cape. The range of slowly rotating wind turbines come into view, indicating our proximity to the sea. I doubt you really thought I was sick. You were trying police stations first, not the hospitals. Accuracy in weather forecasts and interpersonal communication is what makes society run smoother. Pouting again, she continues her harangue. Harangue. I'm gonna guess I'm super in shape and I'm the hottest motherfucker of all time. Sorry, I hate trains. Could you not mention this to the other students? I don't want them to get any funny ideas about me from the get-go. I got enough of that from the police to last me a little while. Obviously. That's just how it goes. In the life of... What was his name? Izami Yuji? Oh, am I just a faceless pro tag? Is that what's happening here? The car proceeded about 500 meters along the area of reclaimed coastal land before she brought me to a stop. So that's what he meant by a landfill, I see. As I'm recalling the words of the detective from before, the woman continues our conversation in a suddenly cheerful tone. Very nice. But it even looks like a school. I actually really like that. Looks a little bit dirty up here. And like, this is a super washed out even though it's supposed to be a new school. But hey, you're you. Although I heard it was a new school, but its external experience is genuinely not what I expected. A 3-story building with pure white color in the outer walls is only a typical school. Is the only typical school-like element, with every other aspect being closely resembling a city office building. The gates to the right and left are less evocative of a school gate and less than a functional fence for some facility. Words are escaping me today. The mounted signboard, likewise, is a utilitarian thing printed out with a simple typeface, rather than a hand-drawn work of calligraphy. I've only just arrived at this place. If I had said I was deeply moved by the sight, I'd be a lie. I don't know about that. I'm not very imaginative myself. Like, me as a person, I'm really not that imaginative. At best, if you were to be like, hey, imagine a gorilla, I'd imagine that fucking dead gorilla that was killed by humans. So I don't think that's what you're talking about, Principal Dama. Listen, it's just not how that goes. With an exasperated sigh, she opens her hands wide with an overblown gesture of a third-rate actor. You feel like you're going to be the antagonist at some point. Just the way that you are and the way that you talk, I feel like you're going to be an asshole. Oh, God. Her rigmarole is abruptly interrupted by a high-pitched shriek of 2 girls. I like this already. Do you just break into English often? Because that's a fucking great character trait.